The enough wound. Why overworking feels safer than rest. You know the moment when your body is begging to stop, but your brain whispers, just one more thing. You tell yourself it's ambition, but underneath it's fear. Fear that if you don't slow down, something would slip. You'll lose ground. You'll disappoint someone. That drive to keep going isn't broken discipline, it's protection. Most high achieving women entrepreneurs don't overwork because they're addicted to success. They overwork because safety came before performance. It's not about productivity, it's about permission. If you grew up in an environment where love, praise, or peace arrived only after achievement, your nervous system equated worth with output. So now, even as an adult who runs own business, doing more feels safe than doing nothing, feels threatening. So this is the enough wound. The belief that rest is a risk and a stillness is unsafe. The rest doesn't register as recovery when your system runs on loop. It registers a danger. You logically know that you need balance, but the second you sit down, your mind races. I should be doing more. That's not weakness. That's your biology misreading the stillness as vulnerability. Here's why. Your body can't distinguish between a tiger in the jungle and an unfinished email with emotional weight. When cortisol and adrenaline stay elevated, your body looks for proof that you are still under threat, keeping you moving. Doing becomes a safety behavior. Stopping triggers as an alarm. Over time, your brain wires urgency as familiarity. Stillness becomes foreign, almost disorientating. So when finally you try to rest, your body doesn't relax, it rebels. I worked with a woman who built a wildly successful design studio. She was leading a small team, hitting every goal, but couldn't sit through an entire weekend without checking her inbox. She promised herself, I'll take the day off every Saturday. She'd just been fixing one thing every Saturday afternoon in her project dashboard. We traced it back together. Her sense of safety had always come from being useful. As a child, she was praised when she helped, but she was ignored when she rested. Her nervous system learned that being productive meant being seen, and being still meant being forgotten. Once she recognized that pattern, everything changed. Rest stopped being a moral question. It became a nervous system experiment. Regulation. We didn't start with the weekends away or meditation retreats. We began with micro moments of safety. When she closed her laptop at 6:30 p.m., she'd pause, placed her hand on her heart and whisper, I'm safe to stop now. I'm safe to stop now. That small ritual retrained her body to associate stillness with safety instead of threat. 3 minutes of safety practiced consistently began rewire years of fear. Overworking is never just about ambition. It's about nervous system calibration. You can't outwork a body that believes rest is unsafe. If you want sustainable output, you must teach your body that it's safe to recover. So try this. Every time you catch yourself pushing through exhaustion, ask, what am I afraid if I stop? Usually what surfaces shame or fear of disconnection. I'll lose progress. They'll think I'm lazy. I won't catch up. Write those thoughts down. Please don't argue with them. Just name them. Naming is how you separate you from the old protective script that's still running. I worked with another client, a course creator with a thriving business, but constant tension, headaches, and insomnia. She said, my brain won't switch off. I lie down and immediately start problem solving. She built an entire sense of identity around being reliable and always finding a way. So when she wasn't solving something, her body panicked, as if it was failing its purpose. We started with one lighty sentence: work will wait. My body deserves to arrive in the morning. She breathed, stretched out hands, and walked away from her desk. It sounds small. I get that. But that line became an anchor over a few weeks. Her sleep deepened, her migraines faded, her creativity actually came back, because rest doesn't block momentum, it creates it. You can't rest your way into peace if your body still believes safety lives in tension. So don't start by forcing stillness. Start by introducing safety to stillness. It might look like 3 deep breaths before checking your phone. It might look like sitting outside for 2 minutes without a podcast. It might be putting your laptop into another room and whispering, nothing bad happens when I stop. Every time you do, your body learns calm is survivable. Many of us inherited this wound. We watched women before us carry entire families onto their backs, holding everything together through sheer force. They didn't rest because they couldn't, and somewhere deep inside, we made a vow: I'll never let it fall apart like that. So we built, lead, and perform until we became a system we're trying to escape. Healing the enough wound isn't rebellion against them. It's a continuation of their dream to feel safe in a world they couldn't. When you choose regulated rest, you're not being indulgent, you're completing a generational repair. So let's make this practical. Let's start with the safety audit this week. Note down in a journal. Notice the times where you can't stop working even when you're tired. Ask yourself, what emotion am I avoiding? Name it, breathe it with it, and let it exist without fixing. Then at the end of the day, I'm safe to stop. Practice. Place your hand on your heart. Breathe in to the count of 4. Stop to the count of 2 and exhale slowly to the count of 8. Say, I'm safe to stop now, and that's it. You're building a new association in your nervous system from work to safety, rest to safety. You don't need to earn your exhale. You don't have to prove your right to pause. You are enough even when you're not producing. Say it with me. I don't prove I'm enough by doing more. I prove by being present with what I've already built. You're not behind. You're just in recovery from survival. And the recovery isn't regression, it's regulation. Bring this practice to your resilient mind planner. Track the moments where you pause and survive it. Celebrate the moments when your body realizes nothing fell apart when I stopped. I've got a link to the Resilient Mind Planner in the comment section. So if you're ready to build the next quarter, ground, calm, not chaos, join the free Reset and Rewire Masterclass. We'll map up your energy, rhythms, and re-architect your weeks for safety and sustainability. Because business doesn't need more effort, it needs more of your regulated presence. Also, the VIP program, the Inner CEO Rewire Accelerators, are out now. Join that. Next video is procrastination is protection, the nervous system side of later. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.